What is the average penis size? The established average is approximately 5.16 inches for erect length. Our goal is to present the facts from major clinical studies, providing a healthy baseline to dismantle the myths and anxiety often fueled by unreliable sources. The illustration here shows a bell curve, representing the wide spectrum of what is considered normal, with the average simply being the midpoint.
So, where does this number come from? The most authoritative source is a comprehensive 2015 systematic review published in BJU International. After analyzing data from over 15,500 men, researchers established the global average erect length at 13.12 centimeters, or 5.16 inches, as visualized on the ruler here. A key purpose of this study was to create clinical charts to help counsel men experiencing anxiety about their size.
In addition to length, the same landmark study also established the average erect girth, or circumference. The global average is 11.66 centimeters, or 4.59 inches. As the illustration shows, this measurement is taken at the middle of the shaft, which provides a consistent and reliable point of reference for clinical data.
While data on flaccid size exists, it's considered scientifically unreliable for predicting erect size. The average flaccid length is about 3.61 inches. However, as this chart clearly illustrates, the change upon erection can be significant and varies greatly from person to person due to factors like temperature and arousal. This variability is why the scientific and medical communities focus on erect measurements for accuracy.
How average penis size is determined. To ensure the data is accurate, scientific studies rely on strict, standardized protocols. This is critical because self-reported measurements are notoriously unreliable, often skewed by errors and psychological bias. Therefore, the credible data we are discussing today comes exclusively from clinical measurements taken by trained health professionals.
The medical standard for measurement is the bone-pressed erect length, or BPEL, as illustrated here. A ruler is pressed firmly against the pubic bone to create a fixed starting point. This technique is crucial because it bypasses the prepubic fat pad, ensuring the measurement reflects the true length of the internal structure, independent of a person's body fat percentage. It's important to approach this data with scientific honesty and acknowledge its limitations. Most major studies have a majority of Caucasian or Middle Eastern participants, as highlighted on the map. While this is the best data currently available, more research with diverse global populations is needed. It's also key to remember that the range of sizes within any single group is far greater than the small average differences between groups.
Why self-perception is often inaccurate. A common source of anxiety is simple optics. Self-perception is often inaccurate due to the angle of observation effect. As this diagram illustrates, looking down at your own body creates a foreshortened perspective, which can make the penis appear smaller than it actually is. This optical illusion is a significant factor in body image anxiety.
Let's summarize the key takeaways. First, focus on clinical data, not media or anecdotes. Second, remember that the average is just a midpoint in a wide spectrum of normal. Third, recognize that scientific measurements are standardized. And finally, be wary of unrealistic portrayals in media and pornography which do not reflect reality.
Let's address two common questions. First, is it possible to increase penis size? According to the American Urological Association, most non-surgical methods are unproven and potentially dangerous. Second, does size matter for partner pleasure? The data suggests it is not a significant factor. A major study found that 85% of women were satisfied with their partner's penis size,
emphasizing that factors like communication and intimacy are far more important.
In conclusion, the scientific data provides a clear and factual baseline. The average erect penis length is approximately 5.16 inches, and the average girth is 4.59 inches. The purpose of knowing these numbers is to counter misinformation and build confidence based on facts. At Apex Penis Health, we are committed to providing this kind of evidence-based health information. Thank you.